Yeah.
Rick Henderson, first edition.
He's expecting you. This way.
Rick Henderson. I've been looking forward to this.
As have I, Mr. Alexander.
Don't let's stand on ceremony. Call me Jack.
Rick.
Make yourself comfortable, Rick. I'll be right with you. I admire your work. Real journalism.
Thanks. I thought we'd start with your thoughts on the White House attack, then discuss your tenure as director of the FBI, post-retirement reflections, whatever, and...
Rick.
Or if you want to sound off on politics.
Rick, my apologies. This interview about me is just a cover for a more sensitive story. I'm sorry to have lured you here under false pretenses, but I couldn't risk a leak.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't worry. It's the scoop of the century.
If I had a dime for every time I heard that...
Listen, please. It begins with a little incident at a vineyard in Chile that caught my eye some time ago. This was a family business. Fernando Delgado and his son Manuel. Well-liked, hard-working men. Have a look at the folder.
Hello, 47. Your next target's in Chile. His name is Fernando Delgado. Used to be a colonel in Pinochet's intelligence service. Now he's running a cocaine factory under cover of a vineyard. Satellite imaging suggests the lab is underground. Fernando's son Manuel is on the coke trade, so to make it look like a drug hit, you'll have to take him out too. We'll get you in with a pensioners club from Santiago for the big celebrity unveiling of Delgado's new wine label, named for 80s B-action star Rex Stanton. There'll be at least one TV crew on hand, so keep an eye on them and their cameras. Delgado's got a seaplane, and that may be your best way to get out in a pinch.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hitman Blood Money, Blattymeow, and we're doing Mission 2, A Vintage Year. This is actually the real first mission in my opinion, because I have to assassinate the headmaster of the vineyard / drug trade, and also his son, to make it look like a drug hit, to make it to, you know, mask suspicion. And how you do it is entirely up to you, and that is the beautiful part of Hitman, and it's something that's always been stayed through every Hitman, even in Absolution, even though it might be a little bit more simplified. So I'm playing on expert difficulty, which you can see by the number of saves you have. 3. On normal you have 7, and on easy you might have 10. I'm not sure, and on professional you have none. Now, the AI and your health are adjusted through each difficulty. I believe professional and expert are the same. If they're not, I'm still not going to play professional because I like to have 3 save points because some of these missions are a little longer, and I don't feel like redoing it every time. Don't know about you guys, but I don't. So let's do our first sedation. I try to prefer to be a professional or silent assassin in each of the missions I can. So, if I'm able to just sedate people and not kill them, but also have them not see me when I sedate them and hide their bodies, that's the best route I'd like to go. And that's what I'm going to try for these missions. I'm going to attempt to be very sneaky, have no suspicion, walk in, do my objectives, kill my targets, and leave in my suit unnoticed, as if nothing ever happened. And before they realize something happened, I'll be long gone, collecting my money. That is the way of Hitman, and that is the best way I feel to play Blood Money. But you could also go full-out combat, Rambo, and shoot everybody to death. But we're not going to do that. No, instead we're going to be very careful, and I'm going to save it right here because it's very easy to get caught right here by a little walking guard. And to be honest, if you haven't played Hitman Blood Money, it's only like $10 on Steam or wherever you want to get it. Oh, see, someone saw me. I think. Yep, see, he saw me. So that didn't happen. So that's why I play on expert. See, on professional, I'd be screwed already to the at the start of the game. I'd be screwed already. So now that guy didn't see me, and you know, I think that's good to have that. It prevents frustration. There's nothing about hardcore about trying to do it in one swoop. I've already been playing professional. I'm actually halfway through the game, and it's pretty tense, I got to admit. But let's be quiet and let's kill our first target, who has no idea how close to death he really is until it happens. 3, 2, 1. I feel safe enough for leaving poor old Frank Delgado just chilling right there. Get it? Chilly? Because we're just... Okay. So he's dead. He's done. We're not allowed in here because we're actually just regular guardsmen. So let's quickly get down before people notice us. And you hear that music playing, like, see, at first it started as that regular Chilean music, that regular like little party music, but now that I've done action, sedated someone, and I'm infiltrating and killed a person, the music's changed already. As long as you're not suspicious when you think you shouldn't be, you should be fine in most of these games. Although sometimes it can be a little bit buggy, but this is the most polished version of the Hitman, not including Absolution, and generally it's quite nice. What I do like about this game, and not Absolution, is the fact that you can, the world is moving around you. You can notice in the map, the world is moving around you, and you can see your target and stuff, and people moving around, and it's constantly moving, even if you don't do anything. It goes through its routines. Unlike Absolution and other games, the scripts only happen when you come in proximity, which sometimes can really break immersion. Sometimes it's useful, I can see that. But at other times, it's definitely better to just go ahead and do it this way. So there is Mr. Manuel, the son of Delgado. He's the one that we're aiming to grab. So let's sneak into his little study area, studying being a line of crack, a line of cocaine sitting right there, that I'm going to hope that he comes back to visit. Until then, I give you a quick little tour of the sheer mass that this game provides. The levels are gigantic. They're huge for the most part. You really can get lost sometimes, and you can just be completely empty areas that you have no idea where to go. But there's always something that you can get. You can get a disguise to go somewhere. Oh, that's cute. You can get a disguise to go somewhere. You can find maybe an Easter egg, or find some weapon, or find a ICA cache, ICA being the International Contract Agency, which is where you're a part of, and you are a cold-blooded killer that only kills for money. You don't really care what the hit is, as long as you get paid for it, you'll hit. So you'll hit it if they can provide the cash, which is a pretty sweet, empathetic protagonist. I'm my anti-hero, if you will, because I'm not really doing any good. Although, in a sense, you might be later. Of course, mission's got to be a little bit, happy, but a little bit, good guy beats bad guy. But it's actually not too far from that. It actually is a lot more personal and just the dark story of Hitman. So, I'm gonna definitely speed up these types of waits, because there's gonna be sometimes you have to wait, because you have to wait for that perfect time to kill your target. Otherwise, it just doesn't work that way. So, oh, there he is. So, actually, I guess I just talked to you and entertained you a little bit while he's come back in here to do his little cocaine spiel. So, let's get our trusty little coin out, drop it. He hears it. He hears it. Oh, what was that? Was that a, oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, sorry, Manuel. Oh, God. And when you kill someone big like this, you want to hide them as quick as humanly possible. And luckily, we got a nice big body-sized container right by his study, as if he was asking to be killed. So, we only have one save down out of 2, which is nice, and we've killed both our targets. No one knows any better, and that is the beauty of Hitman. It really just gives you this feeling of empowerment that you really could never feel from other types of games. Like, yeah, you could really own someone and headshot some noobs and stuff, but you really can't. Just the fact that we just killed the host of the party and the son's host of this massive drug and famous legendary vineyard, and there's a television crew here and everything interviewing him and stuff. Nope. Guy's sitting there strangled in his chair, and he's strangled inside of his waistband. Until they figure out what happened, I'll be long gone, as I said. So like I said, the only way to get Silent Assassin, as far as I believe, and if it's not, I'm going to try it anyway, I think it's really cool, you have to leave with your suit. Otherwise, you're leaving hardcore evidence that there's a suit sitting by someone's naked body. So you actually have to leave with your suit. So luckily, a lot of the grounds are allowed. You can walk around the perimeter because it's just, you know, nice stroll of walking. Now, you can't go in this area right here. It's restricted. But I can go around back. Now, luckily, I brought my silver baller pistol. I'm not planning to kill anybody with it, but I'm going to need to take someone as a human shield just for the fact that they're in my line of sight to try to escape and they'll see me. But I don't want to kill them. So let's give another save right here. Because I'm not too sure how this guard acts when you're down here. At first I thought you had to sneak through, but then again, I think you actually can just walk right by him. He doesn't care as long as you're not walking into any restricted area. Like you can enter in right there, as you can see, and sneak out in the back. Like there's so many points of entry. I mean, you could sneak into the dang house if you really wanted to. So there's that guy. We're not going to worry about him. Oh, yeah, he does see you. He doesn't like when you go down here. Okay, I see. So that didn't happen. How do you like my do-over system? That's what I'm calling it. I think it's important to do something like that. Otherwise, you know. Okay, so he doesn't care if you're. Okay, he only cares if you're sneaking out the back. So that's nice to know. So I can kind of just. Now I'm pretty much free just to go because he's not going to turn around anymore. There we go. Yeah, I call that my do-over system. It's good. A game like this, you're going to want to do something like that. Otherwise, it would just be a lot of just waiting and see me like load or something. That's dumb. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to play through these wonderful missions and just really give people an appreciation of Hitman and my passion for it. But also, it's a really fun game and it's really chill. It's very quiet, if you know what I mean. I guess it's quiet. Now I'm in a restricted area right now. They're not going to be very happy if I am seen. So there's a couple guards and a poor worker that I'm going to have to take care of. With my final save, I'm going to use that. I'm going to have to take care of these people because I need to leave in this plane. And to leave in that plane, I have to go all the way around this little pier, little dock. And there's a couple guards that are going to be a pain in my ass. So let's start the sedation. You first. Not that I think he would ever see. Yeah, he would see me from trying to get on the plane. But even if he would, he could count as a witness if he saw me like that. Because when your tension meter, which is that exclamation point down there that's currently gray beside my red hit point bar, when it's green, that kind of means like you're in disguise and you're running around a little bit. It's really no problem. But when it's yellow, it means you're probably like you have some suspicion going on you. And when it's red, it means you either are at the brink of being caught if you do anything at all harmful or suspicious, or run, or walk past a guard, or stand too close to a guard, or you are caught already. So let's grab this guy quick. See, that's actually very, very, very loud when you grab someone because they scream. Whoa! What the hell happened? What the? Okay, that didn't happen. I forgot to knock out the human shield. You can actually just let the human shield go, and you can actually perform some pretty crazy accident kills that way. But this time, let us knock him out. Thank you. Alright, let's escape before another worker comes down that elevator shaft. And we got one more sleeping guard we don't want to wake up. And then we should be free to go. No one saw our face. A couple people felt the poor sedation needle and a knockout to the head, but they didn't see our face, and we're in our soup with both targets killed. Let's get out of here. And then you get your rating, which is always a really feel-good type of thing. Here, you get actually rated by a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of rating. I think over 40 maybe. So it shows how much money you have, your total kills, which is how many people you've killed, shots fired, shots hit that you have to hit someone with. Close combat kills is poison, punching, strangulation. Accidents are what they seem like if it was actually an accident, like pushed over a rail, something falling on them, etc. Headshots, bodies found. If someone finds a body when you're still in the level. Covers blown. If your disguise is blown. Witnesses. Anybody that's puts eye contact to you while you're doing something suspicious can be caused a witness. And caught on camera can be anything from being taken a picture or being caught on a security camera. There you go. This is the actual rating. No noise level, no violence level. Your rating, Silent Assassin. That's actually the highest rating you can get in terms of stealth. And notoriety, you can actually get notoriety where people start recognize you in future missions should you be too messy. But we're not going to be messy, no, are we? And there you go. You get 150,000 bonus when you're Silent Assassin, and it goes down from there. I think that's enough of the explanation. Don't have to do that ever again, so yay. And we're going to see you guys in the next mission. Oh, actually, no. No, wait. Before I say that, here's the actual fun newspaper. Silent Assassin, wanted by police. There's a picture of Mr. Fernando Delgado. So let's see. Suggests that some sort of strangulation. I can't say that word. Strangulation. Forget the U there, Blatty. Device was used for the majority of the deaths, possibly fiber wire. Pretty good, police. The lack of witnesses is making this especially difficult case to investigate. Absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, and nobody claims to have seen him or her. And that's all you ever get of the assassin. If you go crazy and shoot everybody, it'll say how many rounds you shot, how they rank you as a marksman, and it can show a picture or a rough sketch of you and everything. So it's pretty crazy. Now, guys, I'll see you in the next mission.